Hello and welcome to your upper body workout. Today we're going to be doing a series of moves that range from being on the ground all the way up until standing. Today you will just need a set of light, medium, and heavy dumbbells. If you don't have 3 sets to choose from, you can always make one work, and I'll always show you modifications along the way. Do get creative though, even just a set of water bottles can be a challenge, or just your arms. So see what you can do and then move up from there. Today we're gonna start off on the ground. So hopefully you've already done my warm up, and then now we're ready to go right into it. We're gonna start off with push-ups, but I did wanna show you 3 different variations here. The first option is gonna be a full push-up, which is on your toes, a traditional style. The second option will be on your knees on the ground. And then the third option will be actually elevating yourself up onto a surface, such as a bench, a countertop, a table, a couch, something like that. So when you're doing this and you're on a surface that you're able to elevate yourself up on, you'll be doing the same thing, just a full plank position, but allow yourself just a little bit of grace there to be able to get lower without necessarily hurting your back or your core. So let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna get right down to the ground here, and you can either go, like I said, onto the ground or onto your hands and knees. So here we go, tucking those toes under, getting ready. Here we go, in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Drop it all the way down, exhale up. So remembering in the beginning of this program, I did talk about pairing your breath with your movement. So if you feel that you're holding your breath and it's becoming too hard, you can always set down those knees and then just focus on inhaling as you drop, exhaling as you press up to the top. Good. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and relax. Everybody's gonna come on down to the ground. You're gonna take your set of light, medium, or heavy dumbbells depending on your strength. I would say most of you could probably use a medium set or heavier. We're gonna take it into a chest fly with a bridge. Hips are up, bending those elbows, dropping them down out to the side, and then pull back up. Go ahead and begin. Now with this one, you wanna think about squeezing a beach ball. I always use that analogy because it's like you're hugging somebody or a ball, and your elbows will stay bent as they pull out to the sides. The biggest thing here to remember is that if you want to make this harder, your arms will go straighter and wider. If you want to make this easier, bend your elbows a little bit. And make sure you're using a challenging enough weight to feel that burn. Good, keeping those hips up. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and set those weights down off to your side. And then we're gonna flip it over onto a hands and knees position. So this is a combo move here. You're gonna take out your left leg all the way out, and your right arm is gonna be lifting up to the top. Our advanced variation, your opposite leg is lifted up here, and then that modification, you just keep that leg on the ground. Are you ready? Here we go, in 3, 2, 1, begin. So pulling that weight right up here. Now, if you don't use a very heavy dumbbell, this is going to be pretty easy. So I want you to focus on getting heavy enough weights so that you do feel that challenge and that burn. At the same time, drawing in your belly button toward your spine, keeping a nice flat back. We talk about this a lot in this program. It's all about core control and stabilization. Good, for 4, 3, 2, and switch, other side, getting right into it. Opposite leg is extended out, opposite arm is rowing. So focusing once again, tucking under your pelvis. Imagine if you were like zipping up your pants. You really want to tuck under here, not arching that back. Elbow stays right in line with your rib cage, pulling right up next to your body, not out to the sides. Lengthening that leg back as far as possible for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set it down. Good job. All right, we're gonna switch it on over, standing up into a standing position. Going into a front raise here. Roll those shoulders down and back, lifting straight up and down. You ready? Let's go. Arms come up and down. So with this move, slight bend in the knees, chest is proud and tall. Hands are in a neutral grip facing towards each other. You can do this way. I prefer this way for my shoulder health. Good. Core is engaged so you're not leaning back during this move. We're gonna hold it up to the top in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and hold it up here. We're gonna take one down, bring it up. Little burnout round here. Surprise. Keep that hand up as high as you can. Pick up that pace a little bit. Good, for 4, 3, 2, 1. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. We're gonna take it out to the sides now. So bent arm lateral raise is a little bit easier than a straight arm, which is a little harder. You pick your variation here in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So I have a little bit lighter dumbbells, so I'm gonna go straight arms out to the side. If you want to intensify this, coming up onto a single leg, one round, and then when we do this again, you'll come up to the other leg. Man, does it turn up that heat, especially in your core. Good, arms are all the way up to about parallel with that ground. Good, we're gonna do that same thing, holding those weights up in 3, 2, hold it up to the top, drop one down, and drop. Woo, that is hard with one leg up. Good, almost there, come on, you got this. For 3, 2, 1. Woo, good job. All right, going into a bicep curl here. So going up a little bit in weight if you can, if you have the weights. We're gonna roll those shoulders down and back, squeeze up at the top, drop it back down. Basic bicep curl, go ahead and begin. So weights will come up and down, and then physically squeeze your hands towards your shoulders. So I want you to flex your bicep, flex it, and then drop it down. Good, and then we are gonna go into that same type of move where we hold it halfway and drop down. Get ready for it. In 3, 2, 1, holding it down, we're gonna alternate here. Hold one up and drop it down. Now, if you have really heavy dumbbells here, you won't be able to go as fast as me. I'm going a little light today to help with my breath for you guys, but if you can, intensify and go up in weight for 3, 2, 1, good work. Whew. Okay, we're gonna take it down to the ground into a kneeling position. Last move here in this circuit. So you can crisscross your weights like this if you have lighter dumbbells, or you can just grab one heavy dumbbell. We're gonna take it up and over the top of the head. We're gonna press straight up towards that ceiling and then drop down. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Now with this, I'm gonna turn to the side so you can make sure you've got good form here. You're not sticking out your butt. You wanna tuck it under and then squeeze that core. And then at the same time, elbows close next to the sides of your head. Good. And you're gonna feel the back of those arms, those triceps working here. And a lot of people tend to cheat a little bit on this move and not drop their arms fully enough down. Make sure you go full range of motion. Awesome work here. Engage that core. Try not to lean back. 5 seconds. Good, in 3, 2, 1, set them down. All right, going into some core here. You're going to take it down. A little break for the upper body. So, leaning back here. In a forearm position, relax those shoulders down and back away from the ears. We're gonna hold those legs up to the top. So everyone brace your core by pulling in your belly button towards your spine, and we're gonna take it down and around little circles here. So drop it down and up. Now our advanced variation, legs are gonna be straight, and they just go a little circle, nothing too crazy. In the event that this does bother your neck, you can always place your head down onto the ground. Keep going. You can always place your head down onto the ground. Hands under the butt makes it a little easier. You can also be down here. A couple different variations for you. Make sure you're alternating what circle. Good. So going to the left and then going to the right. Engage that core. Pull your belly button in. 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, hug your knees into your chest. Woo, great job. We're gonna flip it over into a plank position now. So before we get into those push-ups, one more core move just to burn you out a little bit more. Taking into a low forearm plank here, you're going to set the knees down on each side here. So driving your knee to the outside elbow and then press back. Our modification here, you're gonna take your knee out to the side and tap, side to side. Go ahead and begin. So pull that knee forward, push back. If you can, rock your body weight forward each time, trying to drive that knee towards your elbow. Our modification, once again, tap it out to the side, pull it back in. Making sure that back foot is untucked. If you need to tuck it, you can. I prefer to have it flat. Good, working that core here, keep it up. I'm doing this modification and man, I still feel it. So You do what you got to do to make it challenging. 3, 2, 1. Sit it back, child's pose. Awesome job. We're going to take a quick recovery here and a chance for you to grab a drink. Walk those hands over. The other side. Woo. Okay. One more round through. We're gonna get right into it here. Finding your push-up variation that works best for you. Starting in 10 seconds. Get ready, hands can be wide here. We want them to be wide. It gives you more room to get into that full push-up. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Drop it all the way down, exhale, press. Inhale down, exhale, push it up. Stay with me. Good. Exhale, press. If you need to, set down those knees. Continue to go forward. It is not about impressing anybody here. It is about doing what's best for your body to challenge you in a safe and progressive manner. Good, breathing, taking it slow. It's not about speed here. In 3, 2, 1, good job. That is a pre-burnout of our chest. When we go into the second move, which was that chest fly, you should feel that chest fly a little bit more than normal. So go ahead and take it down. Hips are gonna be up. Weights up. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Bend those elbows and press away. Arms out to the sides. Making sure, once again, we're here out to the sides. We're not bending our hands here. You wanna go wide. That's the biggest thing. The wider, the better. You have 5 seconds. Let's get out a little further. Finish off one bonus round, 1, and press it up. Good job. We're gonna set those weights down off to the side, safely roll over into a hands and knees position. If those wrists tend to start to bother you, you can always place your dumbbells underneath your hands. Going up with our right leg and our left arm. Go ahead and begin with that row. So we're right here. Rowing it up, opposite arm and leg. If you do the same arm, same leg, you're gonna fall all over the place, so keep it square. Tuck under those hips. Pull that weight up right next to the sides. Now you can do this in a full plank variation. Once you start to get a little bit advanced here, lifting up that leg and then pulling the weight. Fully burn. And go ahead and set it down. We have the other side to do. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Opposite leg now and opposite arm. Always making sure you don't forget to switch. It's like, sounds like a no-brainer, but sometimes, especially if you're working out early in the morning, you can be like, what side did I just do? Good, keep the leg up there, nice and high, lengthened. Don't let it get lazy. Keep energy streaming through it. Pop up into that full plank if you want more of an advanced variation. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. Standing right up, getting right into it. You only have a 10-second transition here going into our front raises. Roll the shoulders back, core engaged. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Arms come out. Same time, pull the shoulders back. Slight bend in your knees. When I say pull the shoulders back, that means don't hunch forward. Keep them rolled all the way down and back. We're gonna hold it up, hold it, drop one down, and then the other. Let's go, let's go. Always keeping one up there. Burn it out here. You should really start to feel this burn. Awesome job, you got it. 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. All right, going into that lateral raise out to the sides. And begin. All right, this one you're flying away. Remember that single leg variation if you want to make this a little harder on the core. Both arms extend out to the sides. Modification is right here, keeping the knees or the elbows slightly bent. Your knee will drop a little lower. Good, the more bent your arms are, the easier this is gonna be. So if you're right here, that's way easier than if you're all the way out to the sides. Good, hold it up, drop one down, and the other. Try to hold on to that single leg if you can, but if you're starting to lose form, set it down. Those shoulders on fire for 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, going into our bicep curl. Palms facing forward. Try to switch out your weights if you can. If you have heavier ones, go up. and begin. Curl it all the way up and down. So we start with that double. You can stagger your stance here if this helps with your lower back, especially when you start getting into those heavier weights. It tends to actually help a little bit here, but you can stay here. We're gonna go in that halfway hold and drop, drop, drop. Maybe add in a little bounce. Come on. Good, you're gonna feel those biceps start to, it's like a balloon, they start to blow up here. Good, for 4, 3, all the way up, 2, and 1. Good, set it down, going into our overhead tricep extension. Last move here, then we're onto our core and we're out of here. Crisscross those dumbbells or go up in weight. One heavier dumbbell up over the top of the head. Let's go ahead. Elbows in, chin up off the chest. Straight up and down towards that ceiling. Once again, taking note. How far back are you dropping those dumbbells? Make sure they go all the way down and up. Engaging the core. As always, we do a lot of compound moves here that help recruit your core muscles. So even if you're not on the ground doing some crunches, you're still working those abdominals. 4 seconds. 2 and 1. Give me little pulses. Little pulses right here, halfway down and up. Oh, you knew it was coming. I had to give you a little bonus round here. Make those triceps burn. Come on, baby. 5 seconds. Push, push, push. And relax. Whew. All right, take it down to the ground. We have our 2 core moves left here. Circles to start off with. 2 options on your forearms or all the way down. Hands can be placed underneath the butt. Go ahead and begin. Circle it up and around. Up and around. Modification. You keep your heels closer to your butt and you just drop them up and around like this. So I still feel it as I drop my legs down. You find which variation challenges you the most, but still allows you to have control. Good. This is a longer interval here. So try to stick with me. Don't turn it off just yet. Finish on a strong note. Woo! We have 5 seconds. Up and around. Come on, give me 1 strong rep. And rest. Good, laying all the way onto our stomach here, going into our low plank position, our last burnout of the day. Forearm plank. You can take it into a high plank if you need to. In 3, 2, 1. Drive that elbow, push it back. Try to rock forward if you can. Our modification right here, setting it off to the side. I like to physically set my knee like on the ground and then pull back if I'm doing that modified. Good, rock forward, right elbow to right knee, left elbow to left knee. Keep it up, when in doubt, plank it out and just hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit it back, child's pose. You made it. Take a big cleansing deep breath in, inhale. Exhale out. Go ahead and walk your hands over to one side. Always just giving yourself a second. Just be like, man, I did it. That was awesome. Switch it over other side. Even if some days aren't awesome, you still gotta tell yourself that every day. That you are lapping everybody right now that's just sitting on the couch. You're up here moving your body, doing what's best for your health. We're gonna take it into a hip flexor stretch. So taking one knee down, placing your hip forward. So try not to sit it back. Face forward. You need to set those hands down. Really get into that runner's lunge stretch, even maybe looking up and over that shoulder. Good. Cooling down our heart rate here. Sit it back, pull that toe up towards the ceiling. If that doesn't feel good for your knee, you can always do this standing right here. Nice job. Let's go ahead and switch it over. Quick stretch. Other side. Try not to skip these stretches if possible. They're strategic and they're meant to be there. So just hold on a little longer. Use this opportunity to cool down your heart rate. Good. So go ahead and sink back, toe up towards the ceiling. Once again, you can stand up here if you need to for your knees. And of course, if you ever have any questions, just let me know in the comments. Been loving these workouts, and I hope you are too. We're gonna take it over to one side and then a double stretch here, opposite arm up and over. So even though we didn't do any legs really, it's really good to stretch them out each day. And switch, other side. Opposite arm comes up and over. We're gonna do one chest stretch and then we're out of here. Reaching all the way down through the ground. Interlace those fingers behind your back or grab your stretching strap or something to help you between the hands. Good. Roll it up slowly. Slowly, slowly. Walk those feet in a little bit. Open up the chest here. Take some big deep breaths in and out. Do it again. Inhale. Exhale. All right, finishing with 2 big deep breaths in. Inhale in, exhale out. One more time, big deep breath in, inhale, and exhale out. Thank you so much for coming. Do not forget to like and subscribe. If you have any questions, please let me know.